Here is some info and tasting notes on the Loch Lomond Distillery Inchmurrin Madeira single malt. So the Loch Lomond Distillery, quite a unique distillery because they are capable of making both single malt as well as grain whiskies. They also are one of the only distilleries, or one of 4 distilleries in Scotland that have their own cooperage on site. So they have quite a vast control over their wood program. The Inchmurrin is their single malt offering. They're quite unique in the way that they have shaped their stills at Loch Lomond. So instead of having those beautiful curved tops that you would normally get out of a copper still, theirs are quite cylindrical, as well as having a plate or 2 inside. So it gives them a much different interaction between the copper and the whiskey, and it gives them a little bit of greater control. So they're actually able to get higher ABVs out of their distillation process and tweak things differently to a number of other distilleries. So that is quite an unusual process. It does give them quite a nice pointed difference. This is a single malt range from the Loch Lomond, which is the Inchmurrin. This one in particular is finished in Madeira cask, so that's a beautiful kind of wine finish that you're going to get on this whiskey. You can see it in the color, a little bit dark on the color, nice beautiful amber color to it. On the nose of this, it's really interesting. You're going to get, I quite like, it's almost like a musty wood aroma. You might get like kind of tart, sour beer notes that come off of it, and quite a tremendous red wine depth. Quite a nice full aroma, and quite warming. So a really, really great aroma on that. If you have a go on the palate, that's when you're going to get loads of things coming through, loads of fruits. Nice dark fruits coming through. You might get hints of nuttiness as well. Plums, dates, raisins also going to play around quite a lot, which is kind of a signature for a Madeira finished whiskey. You're going to get a lot of that kind of really intense fruity flavors, and quite a nice kind of dry finish on it too. So at the end you're going to get a lot of the tannin playing around on the tongue, a nice dry finish, and working its way out into a beautiful nuttiness. So an unusual finish that you don't come across very often. I've got quite a soft spot for Madeira finishes generally, but a really, really delicious whiskey, and I hope you enjoy it.